Yo guys, welcome back. Let's try some Vanquish Soul deck games. The new deck that has been around, and I have to admit I'm not super into like how to play the game at the moment. Normally when decks come out, I have played them in the TCG before a lot, but not Vanquish Soul. This is the list that we are currently running. I only have two Dr. Madlov, so I'm not using a third one, though most lists seem to run a third one, so if you have it, you can definitely put that in. Some people play more than one Kurikara. I also only have one, don't want to craft another one. I have crafted another that can only be a one, or there can be only one, because I think it's a really nice floodgate that fits in the deck and is really good, especially against stuff like Kashtira. And what is really cool about the deck is that the deck is able to play a Dimension Shifter, which of course, if you play against a lot of Kashtira opponents, which don't seem to be on the ladder as of this moment, and there are not a lot of cash players on the ladder right now, but if you face a lot of Kashtira players, then you will definitely want to put the Dimension Shifters out. So let's take this. We are at deck selected. We are at Diamond 4 right now, and as I already said, I definitely have to get used playing the deck. I'm at the moment not really understanding the full potential of the deck. Yeah, but this is what we want to do here. Do some ladder games and just find out how to play the deck. If you have some suggestions on plays that I make that I could do otherwise, or that would be better, then just tell me. I will still go for the Maxi and draw phase here. This makes sense against Kashtira, even though there are not as many Kashtira decks at the moment right now. And this seems so we have access to our Raisin, which is the most important one, of course. And we also have the Soul Pantera, which we can special summon when the field is empty, which this is also nice, obviously. Oh, Vanquish Soul against Vanquish Soul, I guess. Okay, there goes the shifter. It is Vanquish Soul. So let's see what we can do here. He will go for the Raisin here. And it seems to be the case that with your Raisin, you most of the time want to search your Gia long, especially if you have the double fire or can like provide the double fire line in hand, because then your Gia long is also a nice searcher card. Let's see what he's going to search here. Caesar values. Yeah, I think it makes sense for him to search a tag out, one of the tag outers, because he's on a Maxi, which I hope he has still in his mind. The animation, by the way, is just awesome. There's our shifter. Okay, he goes for the Caesar values. So I expect there to be like 3 different attributes in the hand. This is why he went for Caesar values, I guess. But well, we will see. We have the Gia long. That's nice. So we are not already ready for the Raisin play, but let's start with the Rota here. Maybe we can get an Ash. We don't. And the question is, do we want to go Raisin now, or do we want to the pot? I think we will go for the pot first, just to see what we can get. Maybe we can get a Stake Your Soul, and then we can special summon the Raisin. Okay, he just scoops here. I will look at his list, because I'm not too sure about my own list. There are not a lot of lists out right now on Master Duel Meta, so and I'm not really proficient with the deck, so I'm not quite sure if my list really works that well. Okay. Ghost Bell, yeah, makes sense, I guess. Bestial, I also had a Bestial list, double Caesar values. Okay. I'm not sure about the Pressure Planet Ravesoft. That's something I also had in my deck for a moment, but didn't really felt that, I have to say. Because obviously it's only a searcher for, I don't know, Fenrir or Kashtira or Rysart. And I think it's more important to get to your Raisin, because this is basically where it all starts. But let's see what we get here. I think this is more of a create value over turns deck, in the sense of you make a pretty weak first turn board, and then you have the goal of creating more advantage over the long run, I guess. Okay, so we can use the small world line to search the Raisin here with, if the Fenrir goes through, that is. Okay. We still search, of course. I mean, we could also search a Maxi, right? We could also search a Maxi. So we can search a Raisin here with this small world line, or we can search a Maxi with the Pantera. Let me think about this for a moment. Maybe the Maxi is better. Because if I get the Raisin, what would I do? Normal summon the Raisin, and then I would have this in hand still. I could get, I don't know, Heavy Borger. I'm under max C, so I don't want to special summon anymore. I guess we go for the max C then. And in that case... I take the Fenrir. Because this one can go into Caesar Values, and Caesar Values into max C, right? Yeah, should work, hopefully. I mean, it's obviously sad that we have to drop these Caesar Values here. It's the only one that we have. And then we can go Tikaboo and just pass over and just throw the max C. Or we in this case, I think we don't throw the max C because it's pretty likely that in the main phase at some point we will activate Kashtira Fenrir, so we can also just activate max C in the main phase. If you have an empty board and so for example, if you have an Ash in hand and a max C, then you don't necessarily need to throw the Ash early in the draw phase because you potentially will use your Ash also in that turn, right? And then you will activate everything like triple tactic talents and stuff. So then you can also just keep the max C. Once per turn you can increase this level. Okay. Not familiar with this at all, I have to say. I don't think that this has a link 1 or something, but let's see what happens here. The ladder is pretty diverse right now, I have the feeling. You could also see this in the Decade meta weekly that he did, where there were a lot of different decks participating. If you have not checked that out, go watch Master Duel meta, or go over to the website and check the latest tournament. Add something to the hand, sure. Do we just drop max C here? Does this deck play like Kashtira cards? And if it does, you probably would have already played them, I guess. Because obviously, if I don't have to, I don't want to waste my max C. I could just keep it if he doesn't use it. I will also make a video with the new Mefmec variant. I have played the Mefmec deck a lot. This was my first deck coming back into the TCG. We will play with the new Mefmec variant in a few videos. Yeah, though I'm not quite sure if I personally think the new Mefmec version is the better one compared to the old one. And I have thought about this when the new stuff hit the TCG, and I was like, oh, okay, everybody's playing this new version. And I was thinking, do I even think this is better? Okay, this is obviously the point at which we will go a max C, and then we can maybe also go Tikaboo, because then you can only keep 1 token, because both of them are Thunderlight. Oh, another max C. Nice. Let's flip this here. And the reason why I think you want this there can be only once, is that this deck really, as I already said, acquires advantage over time, so you need to buy time. And obviously with Floodgates you can do this. Special Summons Garden Defense, okay, that's fine, I guess. Do we remove this? Well, we can only use after you normalize this card, you can normalize. Okay, so this is already through the effect. So do I want to use this now? No, let's wait a moment. I mean, we could remove this, but this is only a body now, and a body that can also not battle over this. So you always have to think about whether you need to activate a card at this moment. Though, becomes this turn. Okay, now we will activate it, of course, because now he has 2 level 4s. Thus, can go into XYZ stuff. Yeah, then let's just use this one, I guess. Though, yeah, it's fine, because obviously, okay, he has another level 4. So it seems to be the case that he thinks he can kill us at this turn, at this point. I'm not sure what this deck can do, to be honest. But seems to be not very limited by there can be only one. So this is an add 1, okay. The problem is, whatever hand trap we draw, we have the Ash left, so the Ash is definitely useful that we can draw, but we have like no Nibiru or stuff like this that we can draw into that would help us here. Galaxy Ice Photon. I have thought about making this deck also, but super expensive, and then it's not that good, so I was like, okay, let's just not do this. Meh. Meh. Okay, so he can normal summon again, right? Special okay. So it's a machine, so a lot of different types, unfortunately. Stake your soul. This doesn't work, right? Because this is dark. Oh, no, this is Pantera, right? So Earth, Earth. Okay, this works then. Sorry, my bad. It works. Let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think of the new pack? Have you gone for the new pack? I think the Vanquish Soul archetype is really cool. I also think that the pack is super expensive. They definitely could have made this archetype a bit more cheap. They decided to make it really expensive. I think we will get killed here because they could have also, I mean, it's fine making these, you need 3 of them ultra rare, so Raisin and Stake Your Soul, but could have, for example, just made the Caesar, although the Caesar Values is the boss monster, and boss monster basically is always an ultra rare, right? He also has the animation, so okay. But you could, what was the third ultra rare in here? The Dr. Madlove, yeah, okay, so 10 ultra rares. That's, or maybe even 11. Depending on how do we want to count that. And I also think a third Dr. Madlove would be better, but as I already said, I'm not ready to craft this because now I definitely want to save my stuff for the next selection pack, which could be the Manadium cards, which I definitely want to play if I can, from Gem's perspective, right? And then we will also get the Unchained support and the new Infernal Knight support in the future, which I'm really looking forward to. The Unchained support, okay, it goes battle phase, so we won't die this turn, I guess. Is this good? Is this Zeus? No, can't really be right. Or... I mean, it can still go Zeus, so... Special to field, okay. Okay, he gets rid of our Zeus. Okay. It's crazy how many cards he gives us. What's this? Why is this happening? Lag? This is a monster negate, right? Is it? Or what is this? Can I use other card effects? Opponent you can detach. Okay, okay, it's Zeus after all. So, you Zeus here or what? Okay. Okay, I have to think about this as I'm really not familiar with the deck at all. So there's a Zeus. We could just go like so we can start with the Fenrir, of course, because why not, right? Start with the Fenrir. We could just go Fenrir attack and get rid of the Zeus and play after that. This is an option. Or we could somehow try to force the Zeus. I have the Kurikara index, so I could go for the Kurikara with the small world if I use the Rise Heart, right? Could also do that. Do we just battle over this? I think we just battle over the Zeus and play it from there, honestly. Oops, wrong attack here, but it's okay. Let's force this. I guess if you are more familiar with the deck, then you can also do different plays. But the good thing is that now we have an empty field and we can use our Fenrir. And we can Kurikara this, so we won't kill him this turn. But with this little cards, like with one card against this is obviously like our game. So that's totally fine. Oh, this leaves the field, of course. Right, so we can just go Fenrir now. Or wait, now we have to, okay. I was thinking about... Oh no, we don't have the Pantera. And this is the power of Vanquish Soul. No. So 2 games where we didn't really get to play the game, unfortunately. Ooh, Master Duel Proficiency Test. Ooh, we get the spell card. The spell card, how do you call it? Begleiter, the spell card. This one here, the new minion, basically, that you can get there. Okay, we are going second. Let's see what we can get here. I have the feeling that it's really difficult to play through boards with Vanquish Soul going second. At least if I think about how it went the times I had to. Oh, you have Stake Your Soul, Geolong into... This, I think, these cards together can go into a really nice combo. Especially because there's also an Ash here. And we have Fenrir's. Okay, only 3 set cards. If this is Labyrinth, that's not a lot. And we have an Ash. And we have a Mega. This looks good, if you ask me. Well, let's see what this is. Okay, we're definitely going to Ash this, of course. So we don't have an Ash anymore. But even if this is Labyrinth, I of course want to Ash this. It is, right? It's unfortunate. It would have been nice to have the Ash for the Labyrinths, but okay. Let's see what we can get here. Maybe I should think more about dropping specific attributes, though we still have like earths and fires, so it's okay, I guess. We'll start with the Fenrir just to maybe bait out something. And the cool thing is that this will not trigger now. I'm not quite sure why he summoned this one. Let's start with the Fenrir. I want to bait in potential Ash if there is one, or just want to get the Stake Your Soul through. The cool thing is that we have the Gialong search. Double Gialong. Okay, come on. Book it or don't. What the honk? Oh wait, now we can activate this one. Oh, don't get... Okay, nice. Okay. Second Fenrir. Bottomless again. Right, let's just search here. Alright. Now we are going to Stake Your Soul. Oh, that's annoying, I guess. But I mean, goodbye. And this being banished is big. Imperm? Okay. Then you can just return it. That's okay. Also, having this in hand is not really good. The only problem is if he now gets the... I mean, Stake Your Soul... When we can Stake Your Soul and then... Yeah, and he returns this one, of course. Yeah, the draw was really bad for us. Now the Raisin doesn't even make that much sense, right? Oh no, I'm so stupid. I always put this in the wrong column. What, have I... Is the big eye in here? No, it's not. But I mean, I can just go and make the Zodiac and then destroy this, right? This I could do. So we summon the Rysart. Do I want to summon the Gialong also? Why not, right? Just for... so we can push more damage? Could just use this line now. I can just overlay them, right? Overlay. What else could I do? I could go 2 level 7s, doesn't really help me, so yeah, let's just go for this, I guess. And then we can climb up. Do we have to attack with this in order for this? No, right? We just overlay. I'm not too familiar with this line. Just realized. Last time I used this was in Tearlaments. So we can just put this in defense. This is a quick effect also, right? This can destroy next turn as well? If I'm not mistaken. You can damage this card. Okay. I mean, that's nice, right? We want to detach Raisin, I think. So we can get rid of this. Really nice. And this card in his hand is obviously dead. Not sure if this was really worth it playing the Gialong here. Because now we don't have it in hand, obviously. It's just a quick effect, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have this destroy an open card, face up card, and we have the Fenrir. And he has 1 card, so... Ariana would be like the worst, I guess. Nice. But once again, I have the feeling I didn't really I didn't really get the opportunity to play this deck how it's supposed to be played. I mean, win streak in current rank 6, but don't get confused. This was also because in the beginning I played MathMech games, which MathMech is a really easy and strong deck. I think if we would have the official win rates for all the cards and decks, MathMech would be one of the most win rate heaviest. Because you can also see this in the win rates we already see, where the Adignista is always quite high up. Okay, so we could... No, we don't... No, Stacky still doesn't really work. Oh, we can with the Max C, right? So we could... But I mean, a Dark would be way better. But we want to keep the Max C, so the small bit is not really useful here. We just start with the Raisin, don't we? We could also just special summon a Raisin. Special summon a Raisin? We special... Wait. Well, we can special summon the Caesar values, but... Is this good? Special summon a Raisin. Raisin can search a Dr. Madlove, which we then can normal summon. And then we can still... No, this Geolong thing doesn't work then. So what? Stake is so Raisin into searching another Geolong, then we have this Geolong thing online. But we will start here. Let's start with Stake. Maybe this will get Ash or something. We will definitely show him this one, because otherwise he knows that we already have the Raisin. I mean, ashing this, okay, this is annoying for sure. This is annoying. Now we once again won't really be able to play the deck. Because now we can just not really continue, right? Continue? So I guess we just do this, go for the Dr. Madlove and search the book spell? Because I don't want to summon this one. I would like to summon the Link 1, but I don't want to give him another card for that. So we could either get the book spell or this one, but the problem is for this one we would need to hard draw a dark monster. Or how could we get into a dark monster on our hand? We could use... No, let's take this one, because at some point I definitely want to drop the Max C, so this one will not stay in our hand, right? So let's take this. And I think we just pass, honestly. Oh, this goes back to the hand, that's right. Oh, I didn't thought about this. I mean, this is good, but this can also bounce something, right? Return Dark and Earth, or we don't have Dark. We are missing Dark. Normal summon Mudora. Do I need to drop Max C here or flip it down? No, this is... He can battle over this if he wants. Okay, he does, okay. Then he must be really afraid of this effect here. Or he just wants to shut down this. Oh, I wanted to think about this, but okay. My mouse has like a problem where basically always, if I just tap over something, that it just clicks it. I wanted to think about this for a moment, but okay, I guess. At least this is face down, so cannot be used for level 4, whatever. Okay, he goes... Okay, then our Max C is not that useful. So it is Naturia Runic then, right? 53 cards. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Hogan the Runic Rings. Shifter, yeah, that's not really useful. I mean, it's dark at least, right? So turn the monster of lowest defense. Could return this, but I guess this will always be the monster with the lowest defense, right? And there's only one Runic Fountain left, right? Mole Cricket has also 0 defense. Yeah, okay, then we have the choice if it's tied, right? So it's okay. Ugh. Don't like to see this. This could be an interesting game. Talents, okay. To draw, I guess. Sure. What can I do? I'm not seeing me winning this, but I do not understand this matchup good enough, so... Okay, then let's just... Why can't I use this? Ah, Dark and Earth. I don't have Dark and Earth. Okay. What happens when monster I control loses attack and defense? Haha. Do we want to activate Geolong? I mean, we could, right? Because then we can use Geolong. Because we have 2 raisins in hand. And then we can use Geolong next turn again. I guess if he has the negation, then he will negate this now. The Geolong effect, that is. This is nice. This is value. If it works, we can do it next round again. This is really nice. We could go for the Caesar values. Because we could go for Caesar values and then Pantera. Or Pantera first and then Caesar values. Let's go Caesar values, because then we can threaten the fountain next round. Because now we are only missing the Earth attribute. Tikaboo, which is not that important. We can just activate this. Oh, they have changed this, I think. Normally you would have to put this on for the game to give you the option to do something in the draw phase, but now it seems to be like happening all the time, which is nice. I really like Geolong, it's really strong. I mean, it's crazy to just search 2 cards. It's just super strong. And now we go for the Pantera to have another Earth. We could also bounce this now. He goes max. This is annoying. So we once again have a really slow round. Can I not take it? Ah, this is during the main phase. Aha. Okay, let's just do this one, I guess. He knows all of them, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, we don't need to hurry here, I guess. So it's not super important that we do everything in this round. We can send this back. We need to get rid of the fountain. That's the important thing. I would need to use Caesar for this. So give him 1 special summon. I think that's okay. And then I could also normal summon this one afterwards and search once more. Let's get this back. And I mean, we can do this again next turn. This is so crazy. Let's give him this card. It's okay. Now I can... This is not even targeted, so if he summons Hugin now, he knows he knows everything in our hand, so it doesn't really matter. Now we have free play. Can we kill him here? Is there an option? We know what there's this one. Wait, let me think about this for a moment. I could go Raisin, and then Raisin could search for... I could also wait, continue. What does continue do? Oh, I'm not familiar with the card. This could search the Borger guy. This could also destroy this card in the column, right? If I have what? Fire and Dark. So I summon this. And then we only need the Borger, right? I can search the Borger. We can then destroy this, and then we can just attack, right? Oh, this deck is really fun if it starts to work how it's supposed to be used. Then we just tag out for the Borger here. Because then it's just game on the field, right? We have to give him another card, which is not ideal. Oh, if this deck works how it's supposed to work, it's so fun. This was so fun. This is really fun. This was really cool. I like this. Hey, wasn't this game on the field? Am I stupid? It's really fun using this burn effect. Okay, this is really fun if it works. Gotta be honest, guys. Burn this guy down. Boom! Okay, this was amazing. I really felt this. Cool. Vanquish Soul. Alright. Let's go for one more, so we don't have too long of a video. We also have the climber, which is normally a cool end point, but let's do one more. I'm in the mood right now. Win streak 7. Bam, bam, bam. Let's Vanquish Soul it up. We'll definitely make a guide video on this, but I want to play a bit more or a few more games, and before I do, as I'm, as I already said, not super familiar with the deck. So let's see. I liked this. I liked this. I really like Geolong. It's amazing. Okay. So we could go for our guy. We just have to get rid of the Ash Blossom. Seems okay, to be honest. Okay. Then we can't. Then we just go... Oh, we can... Wait. I mean, obviously we go Mad Love here, right? We can go Mad Love. So I can read what's continue doing. Permanent in your graveyard at the end. Okay. So in this case, let's just think about this. We can go use the Borger here. Back to hand. Again, we can draw a card. So this is in hand, this is in hand, this is in hand. We will draw another card. Then we could also just make the link 1 and get this one back to the hand. The Borger back to the hand as well. So we could use this one, but then we cannot really use the Maxi and the Ash Blossom because the Ash Blossoms are only fire and the Maxis are only earth. So, but this one is also problematic because we won't have a Vanquish Soul. Let's get this one to the hand. I think maybe this is incorrect. Can then we just take this? This needs the dark, right, to draw a card. So the first turn place of this deck feels really weird. But if you interact with your opponent's board in a longer game situation like we had in the last game, then it feels really strong. So this is what I mean, right? Because I mean, this is cool. We are in a good situation. So, but the thing is, obviously I want to use my Maxi, and now I can't because I have to keep this for this one. Which this is a bit problematic. We can use the Ash now. This is nice, but I have to use the Maxi, so I basically am forced to draw another Earth monster. Oh no, I won't draw. Sorry, I'm into a different game. I'm in Legends of Runeterra where both players draw. Yeah, so what am I going to do? I have to use Maxi. So I can special summon... Dr. Madlov cannot destroy something, right? I could special summon the Borger and draw a card? Yeah, this I can do, right? This we can do. Because then we can draw another card. Maybe we'll draw another Earth monster. Here comes the Borger. And then on effect resolution of this. Which, okay, he doesn't give us the effect resolution window, which this is annoying. Do we hash this? Tearlament? This... Definitely do this, right? So, okay, wait. Do we want to ash this? Yes or no? We could, right? We could. I don't want to. So... Let's dark draw a card. Let's see. Let's hope we can draw an Earth monster. Okay. Ooh, this was nothing, but this one can come back from the graveyard, right? I mean, right now we obviously have to drop Maxi, and now this is no longer live. But okay, we will draw cards from the Maxi. I just realized, of course. So that's at least that. I'm not really seeing us dying this turn, but we will have to see. I will ash the Tearlaments search here. The kit color search. Give me more reasons. We'll ash this one. Not even sure if I want to use this to destroy the whole field, right? Because destroy Tearlament field doesn't really make sense. Could also use this to summon something. You could summon one of them. He goes battle phase. To battle over the Borger. I mean, can't we just use this to destroy this Fire and Dark? We could, right? This gets destroyed, he mills another 5. Do I want that? Not really, right? I guess it's okay. This is a slow play, so that's fine for me. Okay, I thought he was like going to end this the turn right here. I would love the Pantera to destroy this stuff. Guess I could have done this now to... I should have done this now. I should have done this. Because I could have used this to special summon the Raisin. That would have given me a search. And then I could have used another Raisin next turn. So this would have been great. Honestly. Cat can get back there. Let's start with the... I would put this here. Obviously this triggers this, but we can't really... This is just what it is. Though this is really good in stopping us from killing him. Okay. Yeah, that's what I talked about. I should have used this last turn. This was a mistake. And then has to send a monster, right? Okay, so Mudora. Okay, can now use the Mudora to stop this one here. And then I have to use this to summon whatever. Madlove, I guess. Let's force the Mudora. I think one of the top priorities is to battle phase over the Tearlaments Kid colors so that he cannot use the effect. Obviously, he couldn't use the effect because there was no Tearlament cards that he could resummon. So we need to get rid of this. I can't really stop the Scream. So okay, this was to be expected. Now we can summon the Dr. Madlove with this one here. And then we can take her out for Caesar, and Caesar can then... I can choose to only reveal one, right? So I reveal one. No, I want to stop here. Wait, do all of this? Oh, all of them happen, right? So, but I don't want to destroy the card. Wait, no, what? No. Ah, okay. Okay, I was a bit confused now, but that's fine. The burn image is maybe not even that bad. Yeah. It's important that this one is not really good. Not really that good. So Dust Devil... We don't need Dust Devil, right? Because you can get Continue. No, let's get Dust Devil because we can use this next turn. And then we just tag this out for Caesar and then we battle over this, and this is really nice then. Really good situation, I think. Mechanically this deck is really fun. And the animation is just amazing. So... Can I? Okay. I was a bit afraid that I couldn't attack or something, that I've missed something. Okay, let's crash this one. Yeah, that's nice. It's unfortunate that we cannot get rid of this one here. Oh, I'm just realizing that I should not have put this in this zone. Should have put this in another zone, right? So we can just place this here. Do we want to do something with our... We could go for a Nightmare Phoenix. Is this possible? Oh, okay, it's not possible. Yeah, then we just pass over, I guess, right? And now we have the... We don't have the Caesar, unfortunately, but we could use... Could use the Raisin. Okay. But what we could have done is just for the quick one for the finisher. We could have used the Raisin here. So we could have used the Link 1 to special summon the Raisin from hand. And Raisin could have searched the Pantera. So then we would have had Fire, Dark, Earth, and then our Caesar values would have been live. Yeah, this would have been quite nice, I think. Okay, nice. Just a quick one. At the end here, you can look at the deck list where I do some finishing words. Okay, cool. This was really fun. As I already said, the turn 1 of this deck kind of feels weird. It's like, what am I really doing here? And then I think if you have like, if your opponent has a really, really, really good hand, then you can just break your board and kill you, I guess. But if you can slow him down just a bit, then you can just grind out the game. I think this is how the deck works. So for the guys who want to know what we are playing, we have 1 Kurikara, we have 3 Maxi, 3 Ash Blossom, 1 Kashtira, 3 Vanquish Soul Raisin, 2 Vanquish Soul Pantera, 2 Vanquish Soul Dr. Madlove, which if you have 3, just put another one in here, I just don't have it. 3 Vanquish Soul Gialong. I'm not quite sure if you want to play 2 or 3. I'm basically replacing this for the missing Dr. Madlove, though. I mean, I guess this is the point at which my deck doesn't really work. Maybe I should put this out for another Bestial or something, because I only have like 4 dark monsters, where I have a lot of fire monsters and a lot of earth monsters. Maybe this is a problem. 4 dark monsters is really not that. Oh, I have the heavy borg, it's also dark. Okay, forget what I'm saying, and then it should be okay. 2 Dimension Shifters, 2 Kashtira, 3 Vanquish Soul Heavy Borger, 1 Vanquish Soul Caesar values, which you could run 2. I only have 1, but I'm not quite sure if you need another one. 1 Rotar, 1 Pot of Prosperity, 3 Small World to search for your Raisin, which you can basically do with anything here, because this is the most important card in the deck, your starter. Then 3 Stack Your Soul to get to your Raisin and anything else. This is really an amazing card. 1 Durandal, which you can also use to get Raisin. 1 Vanquish Soul Dust Devil, the book card. The Vanquish Soul Continue Reborn card, the Vanquish Soul Snow Devil 2, there can be only 1. A Baron, Abyss Dweller, Evil Storm Extinction Knight, Zodiac Dryden, Zodiac Boabo, Zodiac Chakanine, Kashtira Rysard, because there are obviously times where your opponent activates a Shangri Ivor and you have, I don't know, your Fenrir or your Rysard, and then you can use it. You have your Zeus, you have Triple Rock of the Vanquisher, 1 Nightmare Zabaros, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, and the Executor, though I think the ratios in the extra deck can also be adjusted. That's just what I am playing right now. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what do you think of this episode of this deck. Do you like it? Don't you like it? As I already said, we will also play the new Math Mech here on the channel. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell, and we will see each other in the next video.